Well, apparently I'm only 0.6 kilometers from the picnic site down there. I'm surprised I can't see a bridge yet. Anyhow, look at this. This is cool. Man. I wonder what mountain that is. Maybe Hauling or Grassy? Hey everyone, Mark of the Trail here. I am in Banff, Alberta. I am at the Bow Falls parking lot, as I probably just showed you. There is some tourists here, but they're primarily just from a tourist bus. I'm gonna go do the Spray River Circuit today. It's gonna be a nice day. It's only 10 in the morning, still a little bit cold, but it's gonna be fun. It's about just a little more than 12 kilometers. Should be an interesting day. Now this is a useful map. Like, Kananaskis could learn a little something from Banff. That's the one I'm gonna go do. Man, there's a lot of hiking you can do in Banff. Even just right in town, there's a lot of really cool hiking because there's so many rivers and stuff. Certainly not going to have too many problems navigating this bad boy. The river is not broken up, and that's a little bit unfortunate. Maybe it will be a little higher up there. But I mean, this is the kind of view I get all day. Right? I mean, outstanding. Yeah. And it's a good winter hike, so why not? Already got the ice cleats on. Always get your ice cleats for winter right out of the car. Might as well. So from the Bow Falls parking lot, I crossed the Spray River Bridge, walked a little ways, and now here we go, Spray River East. So according to the book, Canadian Rockies Trail Guide, you come up here, you go in here, and you follow, you cross the bridge, and it says it basically prefers to hike counterclockwise, so that's what I'll do. Why not? Alrighty, rolling along at the actual official trailhead now. That's a pretty wicked shot of the Banff Springs Hotel. I have a fairly minimalist lifestyle. Means I never worry about money, and I don't worry too much about making a lot of money, but it would be nice to have. Just like, not exactly a secret, but yeah, it'd be cool to go and stay in the Banff Springs Hotel. Certainly would be fun. All right, so that sign's missing, and there's another sign over there. I already kind of wanted over there, and I guess we're gonna end up coming back to this junction. This is kind of the junction to start the loop. All right, I apparently need to stay right. I'm gonna hike it counterclockwise. Once I find some kind of fork up here anyway. Okay, so I'm back here. I went up there a little ways and then I sort of thought better of it. These little trails down here aren't on my app, which usually is quite good. And I'm not real high on the way as described in the Canadian Rockies Trail Guide. I don't know why they got you parking down there, so I walked down there and went down to the trailhead, but I mean, you can't come down here anyway because it's winter, because they locked the gate. But I think I should come down here around the back side of this green over to the river down here, and then you start walking along the river that way, and eventually you cross to the other side. So yeah, a little bit of confusion. The reason that I know that it does this is because I took a picture of that trail map that was back at the parking lot. And clap, 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 Banff, for having that very nice trail map. So yeah, all right. Looks like I have it figured out. Well, here's the river. I'm now riverside. And here's the trail. Well, all my hikes are discovery hikes. I mean, I've never done them before, and so you're seeing me, every so often you're gonna see me fumble around like an idiot. Yeah, you can learn from me at least. I'm very happy to see that the river does poke through in some places. That is pretty cool. All right, so I've seen a lot of tourists do this. Walk right up to the edge. Look how it's all breaking off. You see where I'm standing? Solid ground. There's a tree there, there's bush. Yeah, be safe, man. Oh, this is beautiful. And it's just gonna warm up, warm up, warm up. I mean, right now it's pretty chilly, but it's just gonna get better. Man, I'm gonna just thoroughly enjoy walking along this packed, broken up river. And here we have a stream gauging station. Looks ancient. Wonder if it still works. Wonder if they still use it. Well, apparently there is a quarry site up there, and I have to make sure I hit on the way back. But right now I have found myself at the bridge. Looks like you can use a little bit of paint love so that the wood doesn't all rot away, but not bad, man, not bad. You gotta use this stuff while it's still here. You never know if it'll be replaced when it goes away, when it dies. Cool. So according to that, the quarry site is actually back here. I know the sun pretty much makes it impossible to, but apparently that's where a lot of the rock was cut out for the Banff Springs Hotel. Huh, okay. From that bridge you climb up a ways, and now this is an old fire road. And you follow this for 5 kilometers apparently. Alrighty. Something I gotta say to any hikers watching. You know, I've seen a lot of people bitch and complain about hikers obliterating cross-country ski trails. I mean, there's their trail there, there's their trail there, and you walk up the middle. Simple courtesy, you know. So, fire roads are both a blessing and a curse. They give access to the backcountry. You can go do some hikes, but man, are they boring to walk on. They weren't built with the idea of views, but you can see why it's built up here. And every so often, they do give views. Out Rundle. So when I walk back on the other side, I will find a trail going up Mount Rundle from this end. There's a few trails going up there, and apparently they're awesome. The east end of Rundle Trail from Canmore apparently is a wicked trail. And look at it, it's fairly snow free up there right now. Anyway, I marked the end of this fire road. It's 1 kilometer down, 4 to go. Nice. Over there, someplace, is the Sulphur Mountain, the gondola that goes up and such. Now starting to hike away from that and get some fresh views from the ones that I saw when I was up there. Well, it's definitely become a little more pleasant. This road now has descended, and the river is, as the book put it, my companion now. Also, it's almost noon. The sun is just beating down, so I have dished my toque from my ball cap, and I've dished my big jacket just down to my T1 jacket now. And it's starting to be really awesome out here. Really awesome. One thing about Fire Road is you do bang off the kilometers pretty easy. According to the app, as the crow flies, is 2.8 kilometers left on this. It was 4, but then we did a bunch of zigzagging back there, so I walked a ways and I only gained 1.2. Oh well. Moving on. It's become pretty pleasant, really. You know, now the river is there, it keeps going down, so I'm getting closer to it, and every so often there's, you know, breaking the trees. So it's become a nice walk. I'm right into the sun too, keeping me nice and warm. Yeah, it's beautiful. Fire Road is right there, and it has pretty much come down and joined the river, and that is awesome. Awesome. I'm tempted to go down and walk on all the tracks, but yeah. You know that this is gonna break off at some point, and why not under my weight? Sweet. Why is all the way down there, it's completely frozen over, but the higher upstream you get, the more it's broken up, and I mean, it's not frozen over anywhere anymore. Interesting. Does the soul good. As far as I know, these are rarely hiked peaks. This one, not so much. Rundle. A lot more snow here, over there. Nice and clear. Right here, it certainly looks like there's plenty of snow to be melted away. Well, apparently I'm only 0.6 kilometers from the picnic site down there. I'm surprised I can't see a bridge yet. Anyhow, look at this. This is cool. Man. I wonder what mountain that is. Maybe Hauling or Grassy? Look at the big opening they got here. So you can see there's a few other things on here. This hike is part of a scout, right? I mean, I'm scouting out at least 3-4 other trails that I can do. There's a lot of stuff you can do between Banff and Canmore, and this trail is one of them. You can keep walking down this and get all the way to Canmore. So this will come in very handy come summer, or whenever I decide to do some of these hikes. Anyway, in the meantime, You can either go sit underneath that shelter or you can hang out at the picnic table. Geez, that looks like that road. It just keeps being a road. Well, that's cool. Means they'll take care of it if they can drive a vehicle down it, right? And there's the bridge. And some wicked views. Sweet. So I had a nice long break here. Having a look at my map. You know, that Goat Creek Trail that goes all the way to Canmore, and then I think it'd be fun to hike that and then kind of place my bike down there and then take the Rundle Riverside Trail back with the bike. This is actually an amazing 38-kilometer bike loop, but I wouldn't want to bike the whole thing. I would rather hike some of it and then bike back. Anyway, this is a great hike to just get to know the area. This is primarily what I've been using this winter for, is scouting and figuring out, you know, getting to know Banff, just the easy front country areas and the easy hikes. And then I can start tackling some of the bigger stuff, right? That's the advantage. It's encouraging to see, not only is this a pretty nice new bridge, but it's metal. This thing will stand a long ass time. This river just gets stronger and stronger the more the more upstream you go. It's funny that way. Okay, here we have ourselves a campground. Might as well go check it out. Why not? Well, there is a trail going through the snow, but all it goes to is this biffy, which is pretty much nicer than anything I've seen in Jasper National Park. Jasper National Park, everything is either the green throne or a log across trees or the triple barrel bangers. Yeah, pretty much if someone comes across you, they're gonna see the side of your ass taking a crap. Well, anyway, there's really no more trails, and I'm not gonna go tramping through the snow. Just check out spots. I think I actually went down kind of a different way back here. Oh, here's a spot. Oh wow, someone actually dig it out and go camping? Someone dug it out, went camping. That's fantastic. Good for you. Damn. I think I'm hardcore. This is hardcore, man. Way to go. I was just kind of walking down to the cooking area and the trail has been completely invaded. I mean, if I stepped in that, I would immerse my foot. And it comes out here. This is clearly the water source for the campground, even though that creek down there is absolutely, oh man, I just got my foot wet. Ah. Oh my God, how am I gonna get through this? I think I pretty much get my feet wet. I don't think there's any way around it. Yeah. Ah, well, I've already got one foot wet. What's the difference? Well, I tried, but doesn't matter, man. My feet are completely soaked now. Might as well just walk right down the middle. Woo! Cold water, let me tell you that much. Damn. Wonder how long this goes. Holy crap. You know, it's good for the feet in some ways, except it's still winter. And it's not great in the fact that, you know, I could get frostbite and stuff like that. Holy crap. I never did see the cooking area for that. This is down here somewhere.
I'd say the water source is alive and well. Like, damn, it just completely invades the trail. It's completely, I didn't stand a chance. What do we got here? Okay, maybe I can, well, that's sort of a bridge. Okay. Oh my God, my feet are freezing. Oh, now we gotta, okay, this is still part of the campsite. All right. At least I can get off the trail for, just like, off of that for 2 minutes, my Lord. Backcountry in Banff is just next level, you know. They just sink money into it. I mean, yeah, this is beat up and decaying and stuff, but still, this is a place to set up your food and, you know, you actually can sit, not just on a tree stump, on an actual bench. Not bad, man. Haven't really noticed, oh, am I blind? Here we go. So there's no log. They kind of suspended a cable in between trees. And that's the bear hang. Okay. Yeah. I'm looking forward to doing some backcountry in Banff. But there's still lots left in my beloved Jasper National Park that I want to do. So I'm going to get to that first. In order to get out of that cooking area and past that stream, I had to completely immerse my boots in water again. So, yeah, little downside on this side of the trail. I mean, you know, your feet get wet, but they usually don't get completely immersed in freezing cold water, right? All right, so cooking area's over there, so you could backbush it over to here. And in fact, I would recommend from the campsite way over there, just tramp through the snow. Keep going till you get to the cooking area. That stream, you're gonna have to dance across. I mean, it'll cut across there, right? So that might still get your feet freezing. You might end up with completely wet feet anyways. But, you know, you would get down here and then you could dance through here. And that's full of water too. Well, okay, I tried to give you a solution to this, but I can't seem to find it either. So yeah, good luck to you. Okay, I walked like another 20 feet. The stream is back there. This stream comes and goes underneath the trail through a culvert, I imagine. So if you beat your way through all the way here, and then you can go around it, get back to the trail. All right, there you go. So that's the best I can give you. This side has pretty nice views too, gotta say. River is down there, and I've come across a serious creek now. You can see where people have taken have walked up and down trying to cross. Oh yeah, I can see there's some flow over there as well. Let me see here. I already got my feet completely soaked, so this, honestly, well, there you go, I just broke through. Broke through again, broke through again. There we go. Like a professional does, right? Just walk right through it. All right, I'm holding up on the ice right now. Woo! Broke through. Yeah, broke through again. Okay, there we go. Okay. Still breaking through. I'm gonna break through this one. Nope. All right. Hey, there's an advantage to having your feet already freezing and wet, is you just walk on through. Well, I'm just hiking along. This is pretty much a road, just like the other one, except for you know, the obvious creek crossings and stuff. Just wanted to comment about wet feet. It's pretty much become a fact of life in my hiking world anyway. I mean, at least half the time I'm walking around with wet feet. It's just a thing. What happens is the water that's in there, like there's a lot of heat generated by your feet. Your feet are constantly working and doing their thing. The water in there eventually warms up pretty much to the temperature of your feet. So, you know, you end up with kind of lukewarm water in your boots. And that's it, and you just move on with life, you know? Wet feet isn't good for some things like blisters, that sort of thing, but yeah, I don't even blink at wet feet anymore. You try and avoid it, but hey, it's just a thing. And it's a thing in winter because of slush and puddles and stuff, and just walking in deep snow, eventually it just works away and it just gets in there. So I have 2 sets of boots. I've been hiking 4 days. Yesterday I was hiking in half wet boots to start. Today, same thing. Now they're completely wet. Hey, you know, never mind the wetness. Get out there and go hike. So this side, it is worth noting, obviously it's not in the same shape, right? Look at all this ice. This here, in a week or two, it's all gonna break up. And this part of the trail is gonna be just wet, muddy, nasty. So, yeah, if you want to avoid that, you stay over there on that boring road. But yeah, so it's good to note. Here's another part where you're probably gonna get your feet wet in a few weeks. Right now, I'm just walking on top of it, and my cleats, you can hear them crackle, and it's fine. Oh yeah, the difference between a maintained road and just a trail is so obvious. The road has got culverts. I mean, look at this. All ice. If it wasn't for my cleats, and by the way, for God's sakes, wear cleats if you're coming out ice hiking, winter hiking. Yeah, it'd be very dangerous to walk across this if it wasn't for my cleats. There's basically a little geyser of water coming out. That's kind of cool. Yeah. But yeah, this is, in a few weeks, this is going to be a freaking mess, man. Holy crap. Yep. All right, careful on this ice. Break through a tiny bit maybe, but not far. All right. Interesting. Well, this trail is much like the road on the other side in the sense that once you get down to this end, it gets up high, and I can hear the river, but that's it. No, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty much just putting my head down and hiking. There's 2.5 kilometers to go. There's not many views anymore. When there is a view, I can pretty much see Sulphur Mountain up there. And yeah, also, I'm not gonna lie by omission. I did not bring food on this one. I forgot to bring Cliff Bars and stuff for this day. And I should have stopped at Tim Hortons or something and picked up a sandwich to bring along. Oh well, I didn't. I've not felt the hunger pangs yet, but I've also done my best not to think about it, so. But I'll be back to my car soon enough. Not even, yeah, half hour, 45 minutes at this rate. Well, the trail's up there, and I finally found, it's been quite a while, I found a little side trail and got a nice view of the river now. You can see footprints and stuff, so I think people have just taken to just traipsing right down the Spray River in the middle of winter. Can't really blame them. It looks really easy. If it's frozen over, it looks easy to just go walking down this river. You can see up here, there's the gondola going up to Sulphur Mountain. Gives you an idea where I am. Banff Park Lodge, kind of poking out of the trees. Yeah, it's nice here. I was sitting down, I was gonna dangle my legs over, but you know, the ground, it doesn't look wet, but it's wet. Started to get my butt wet, so that was the end of that. The only thing about winter hiking is it's pretty hard to sit down. Pretty awesome here though. Showing 1.7 kilometers back to the bridge. Oh. Okay, never mind. That is not Banff Park Lodge. That is. Cool. It really is like a castle just coming out of the forest. Neat. Kind of weird that someone scratched this out and put nope. And then someone else said yes. There is a campground over there. Anyway, this old quarry loop down here, I was intending to just go that way and check out the Mount Rundle approach, but you know what? I'm gonna do that one day and I'll see that trail, and who cares about the 200 meters or whatever. I actually am interested in the old quarry loop, so why not? It'll bring me down by the river alongside those sheer cliffs. I'm gonna go check it out. All right, I've descended to the river. This is where I'm supposed to go. And here's some old trail, of course. There's always some trail that you find that, I mean, you never run out of trails. You always find old stuff, always. Well, there's no, I mean, I haven't walked the whole thing, but there's no sign or plaque or anything explaining things, but you have to assume that this sheer rock face is where they cut all the limestone off before they decreed that you couldn't do that in the parks anymore. And then they brought it over to Banff Park Lodge over there and used it to help finish it off. You gotta assume too that this sheer rock face once upon a time pushed out a lot farther, pushed out much closer to the river. Well, this white, is this like, it must be bird crap, but it honestly looks like paint drops. When I was over there at the bridge earlier, I heard one of the strangest sounds I've ever heard out on the trail. It must have been rocks falling down this, but it sounded like coconuts clanking together. It was really, really odd. It's one of the strangest things I've ever heard out on the hiking trail. It really was. Of course, I'll never know what it was. I just assume it's rocks. The best explanation, but yeah. This is something I've never seen before. Not so much this pile of rocks, but there's actually rocks coming down here. Like a few of them. Ooh, you can hear the ice just clamoring against each other in here too. Actually kind of wondered about my safety. Now they've stopped. There was 3 or 4 of them that came. All right, think it's quick. Ugh. Okay then. How is the river so strong up there and down here it's pretty much frozen? How's that happen? Woo! That was a good one. Cool. This is something you can't reproduce. Like ice hammering into each other, breaking up. It will never be seen again. It'll never happen the same way twice. Well, that was fun. I'm glad I came down this way. I hung out down there for a good 10-15 minutes and just listened to everything crinkle and crunch and crack. Tried to get something on video, and naturally a big piece broke off. Made an impressive crunch, and my video wasn't rolling. But I got like 5 other minutes of, you know, completely uninspiring stuff. Ah, well, you can see all that on like BBC Planet Earth and stuff like that. So those guys have got the equipment and the time. Banff Park Lodge really is pretty impressive. Even the restaurant below it is pretty impressive. Yeah. All right, almost back to the car. And here's the bridge that I did not put on camera earlier. And even that's pretty impressive. A lot of money around here. Golf course in Banff, Banff Park Lodge. Yeah. Well, I enjoyed that. There's quite the difference between this morning and now, that's for sure. There's a lot more people out here. It was a good scout hike, you know. Pretty flat, easy, just getting my feet soaking wet on the return. That was the only part that was kind of a, yeah. But, and you know, I kind of enjoyed watching the ice break up and that sort of thing. Beautiful day in the sunshine, and it's March 22nd, so yeah, what have I got to say, you know? But, yeah, in the summer I'd probably just save that for the bike. It's a nice little stroll, it's easy, but yeah, so anyway, good scout trip. I think I already said that. See you on the next one. Get out there and hike.